Have you ever stood over your suitcase at 2 a.m., passport in one hand and a half-zipped bag in the other, wondering if you're packing for a trip or accidentally preparing for a breakdown? What if I told you that everything you know about packing is a carefully orchestrated illusion, and that the real secret to travel freedom, those chill, Instagram-worthy travel vibes, doesn't come from buying expensive gear, but from mastering a mindset and system so rarely discussed that even seasoned globetrotters miss it? This isn't about rolling versus folding your clothes, or whether packing cubes saves space. Spoiler alert, they do, but that's not the game changer. This is about hacking your entire travel experience from the moment you unzip your luggage. Let's begin with the mind. Travel is, at its core, a dance with the unknown. Unfamiliar languages, shifting time zones, and the unpredictability of new places can leave your brain in a constant state of alertness. This alertness often manifests first when you pack, a swirling of what-ifs and just-in-cases that fill your suitcase with objects, but rarely with peace. See, the secret travel vibe that influencers seem to radiate doesn't actually come from luxury items or first-class tickets, but from a pre-departure ritual that blends psychology, neuroscience, cultural awareness, and micro-organization. Let's start with the psychology. Your brain is constantly battling unknowns while you travel, and the anxiety often starts the moment you pack. So instead of simply choosing what to wear, what if you categorized everything in your suitcase by emotion rather than function? Imagine having a section in your luggage labeled confidence mode. Clothes you know you'll feel good in on camera or during an intimidating experience like solo dining in a foreign country. Another section labeled recharge mode, things that soothe you. A calming scent strip, your own pillowcase from home, which carries familiar scents and improves sleep. A mini grounding stone, or even a short handwritten note to yourself, reminding you why you travel. This isn't just packing. This is curating emotional stability on the go. Most travelers fill their bags with stuff, but this method fills it with intention. Now let's talk about your phone charger. Weird? Not really. Most people don't realize that their charging habits control their mood. When your phone dies in a new country, so does your sense of control. So, your travel vibe starts with power flow management. Bring not just a power bank, but a charging ritual. A small pouch that includes an international plug adapter, a 2-meter cord, and a laminated emergency recharge card that has instructions in local languages saying, "May I charge this for a moment?" It turns an anxiety-inducing situation into a cultural icebreaker. Next is touchpoint anchoring, a travel technique you've never heard of, but should swear by. Pack one consistent touchpoint that travels with you on every trip. This could be a leather passport holder, a pendant, or a special pen. It subconsciously reminds your brain that you've done this before, lowering cortisol and making you feel experienced, even in unfamiliar places. Now about clothing. Forget outfits. Think character builds. Before every trip, create 3 identities: explorer, connector, and observer. Each persona has a color palette and gear setup. For example, explorer includes your trekking shoes, rugged pants, compact windbreaker, and action camera. Connector includes breathable, clean-cut clothes for social situations. Observer is your minimalist, neutral outfit for when you want to blend in and people watch. This character switching taps into behavioral mimicry, letting you adapt to social environments without stress. Then we have the 5-zone luggage blueprint, a concept I've developed from studying diplomats, journalists, and elite nomads. Every item in your luggage should fall into one of 5 zones: survival, social, sleep, self, and situational. Survival covers meds, hydration tools, and ID backups. Social is hygiene, language tools like cue cards or apps, and items to share like gum or small gifts. Sleep includes your sleep system, eye mask, socks, compression blanket, sound machine app. Self covers emotional needs, books, journal, mini vision board, etc. And situational is your mystery pack, for surprises like a sudden invitation to a local wedding, bad weather, or a lost bag. Always pack one wild card outfit. Now, let's talk about micro-experience design. Instead of packing for days, pack for moments. Plan out 3 defining moments you want from the trip. Say journaling under the Eiffel Tower, learning a local dance, or having coffee at sunrise on a mountain. Then reverse engineer your bag to serve those moments. This gives your packing a narrative, making it more cinematic and personal. When you open your bag at the hotel, it's no longer chaotic. It's a toolbox for experience. One of the most powerful things you can pack is your own scent trail. Hotels, airports, and taxis have conflicting smells which disorient your nervous system. Use a personal travel scent, maybe lavender wipes, a signature essential oil roller, or even a tiny sachet in your clothes. Smell is the fastest path to calmness, and having a consistent scent creates a subconscious sense of home. Now let's dive deeper. Why do so many travelers forget small but vital things? It's not forgetfulness, it's decision fatigue. Your brain, when faced with too many micro-decisions while packing, begins to cut corners. Solution? The 7-pulse packing rule. Pack in 7 pulses, not one go. Break your packing into emotional energy waves. Start with a vision pass, where you imagine your ideal trip. Then do the anchor pass, sound where you choose your 3 character builds. Then a vibe pass, selecting items that match each vibe. Then tech pass, health pass, surprise pass, and finally a review pass, where you reframe the bag as a portable version of you. You're not just packing objects, you're creating a mobile ecosystem. What about the bag itself? Here's a trick 99% of travelers miss. Your suitcase's internal fabric and layout affects your mood. Studies in neurodesign show that chaotic bag layouts create stress. Choose a bag with segmented logic. Vertical layouts, like camera bags or mission packs, allow faster memory recall because your brain visually maps it top to bottom like a list. Now, want to feel rich while traveling, even on a budget? Here's a cheat code. Pack a luxury capsule. This includes a silk pillowcase, a mini Bluetooth speaker, a tiny LED light, and 1 hyper-premium snack, like imported dark chocolate or specialty coffee sachets. When you pull this out in a hostel or on a long train ride, your environment transforms. You feel in control, you feel elevated, you've hijacked your reality. Finally, here's the most radical part. Pack a letter. Write a note to your future self, seal it, and keep it in your bag. Don't open it until the last day of your trip. This transforms your suitcase from a passive object into a time machine. You've just created a ritual, a symbolic act of travel as transformation. Because travel isn't just about where you go, it's about who you become. So next time you pack, remember, you're not just choosing clothes, you're designing a future memory. And that, right there, is the real secret to packing travel vibes, something no airline or influencer will ever tell you.